Well, it's hard to be a host, right? It's difficult. But what about when your friends or relatives make themselves just a little too at home? Well, we've got just the thing to help you be a better guest when you travel. Court standing by with our etiquette expert, Rosalinda Randall, this morning. All right, Court.
We love when Rosalinda comes in because she keeps it real, but she also keeps it very, very nice. Keeps it cute, as we like to say. Okay, so make yourself at home. People say that all the time.
They do, and they mean it, but
Sure.
it's just like, let's just dispense with the formalities.
Okay.
And yes, here, help yourself to a soda or whatever, but not live your own life as you do at home. That's not what that means.
Yeah, yeah. So when you are a guest in someone else's house, there's just certain things that you probably reminding yourself, this is not a hotel. This is someone else's home, right?
Yes, don't expect to be lounging by the pool and they bring you, they're mixing the drinks, they bring you the appetizers, and you sit there. Sometimes it should be the other way around. Hey, let me help. Another thing is, again, don't expect them to be there at your beck and call.
Yeah.
Getting drunk or overeating also might not be something to do because that ruins everybody's time.
Yeah, yeah.
And just being mindful of if you have children as well.
Very good point.
Keep that. And if you get romantic at somebody's home, be very discreet, especially if the room is next door to, the people that own the home or children. Yeah. That's just something that came up. Somebody told me about it. It's like, you need to be discreet or wait.
Yeah. Question for you about special requests. Right? For example, because you mentioned, the host is not at your beck and call. But what if you've got special dietary needs or, medical needs, whatever?
Plan ahead. You know what you need, and you can't count on them to provide it. As a host, you want to do everything you can to make them comfortable. However, if it is, or you require, only locally sourced fruit, do your research, order it. There's so many ways to order in advance and order to share, not just for yourself. And if you like your ground coffee at, 6:57 precisely, you may not get that, or else bring your own coffee pot and set it up in a corner or something.
For sure. Okay, so now your host might still have to work or things like that. So you're saying be mindful of what their schedule is like.
Most definitely. Maybe they couldn't take all the time off to be there and to entertain you 24 hours a day. So be mindful of that. They may have appointments. Their daughter goes to ballet or something like that. So fend for yourself and maybe look into some things that are local that you can go. Also giving the host a little space, even an evening walk, so that they can kind of gather themselves and maybe talk about you and go, oh, can you believe what they do? And other things are like, don't just automatically post things in their home, post photos in their home or their children. They may not want that. They may be private. And if you bring a pet, ask in advance. Maybe you brought your pet last year, but this year things are different. They bought a new white couch. They don't want that. Or they have a pet that doesn't get along with other pets. So don't make assumptions on that. Always, again, I'm such a big fan of communicating. You just ask. That's all you need to do. And never extend your trip without asking them first.
Oh, that's a good note. That's a good note. These are all great notes. She is the author of Don't Burp in the Boardroom. You can get her books. You can get all of her social media through our website, gooddaysacramento.com. Under show info and today's date. Rosalinda, always a pleasure having you.
It's a pleasure to be here. Yes.
Look, I'm not an expert, but can I add one?
Please do. Because there's so many more, but please do.
If you have your own room, a guest room, keep it clean.
Keep, as the guest.
The guest.
Keep the room clean.
Keep the room clean.
Yes, at least semi-tidy so that they can walk in through, because sometimes they use that guest room for extra things or closets, and they may need to, sneak in there, and don't leave anything you don't want other people to see.
Boom. Thank you. All right. Thank you.